Sup, boys and girls and whatevers and what have yous. What's up, man? This is just my 2 cents. It is Tuesday, actually. Tuesday, July 5th, 2022. I hope y'all are doing well wherever in the fuck you are. Had a lot of shit happen this weekend. I'm going to talk about it. Going to talk about UFC 276. Going to talk about Mr. Arkansas's Mecca 7, boys. We're going to talk about how I did with my bets and my picks. I want to know how y'all did with y'all's bets and picks. How was y'all's weekend, man? Did y'all have a good one? Did y'all enjoy yourselves? I truly hope you did. I got a lot to talk about today, man. A lot to talk about and not a lot of time to talk about it. I'm just kidding. I got a little bit of time today. Hope y'all doing good, though. Can y'all hear me okay? I was having some, not really technical difficulties, but I was having some storage space issues. I think I resolved them. As long as you guys can hear me and see that I'm live, we're good. So if y'all give me a thumbs up in the chat or you're good, just let me know. I just want to make sure that y'all can see. I mean, I'm pretty sure using common sense and logic, if y'all are typing in the chat and shit, that y'all can see this. But just let me know for sure. Jesus Hernandez. ¿Cómo estás, amigo? What are you doing? No Great Value coffee today, man. But yes, it is approved for sure. Definitely approved. What's up, Tigger? 2 cents Tuesday. Let's fucking go. Audio is muy bueno. Bien, bien, bien. That is fucking, that's what's up. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate it, man. Good to see you, boys. Hope y'all are doing well, man. How was y'all's weekend? Did y'all kill it? Did y'all kill it with bets and picks? I did okay. I did okay with one thing and not okay with the other thing. So I'm going to do something a little bit different today. This is the beginning of the stream. I do have some channel news to get to. So it's good to see you boys in the chat. find it. We are on the intro announcements / channel news / pregame smoke sash, dude. So, did the intro. Let's just get right to it, man. Let's get the uncomfortable shit out of the way first. I got some channel news to get to, so let me just get right to it. It's really like, it's kind of a reminder, honestly. This channel right here that you're listening to is just my 2 cents. And as the tyrannical overlord of this fucking channel on here, what I say goes. And unfortunately, I have to lay down the law, man. I have to not only tell you, but show you that I mean what I fucking say when I tell you that I am the fucking overlord. On here, what I say goes. And this is what is about to happen. Unfortunately, I have to block Pubehead. I didn't want to do this. Pubehead, I'm sorry, dude. You forced my fucking hand. I do not appreciate having to do this. I don't want to take my time to do this. It's not comfortable. It's not fun. But it has to be fucking done. I'm not going to spend too much time talking about it, but I will address it. And I've said this before, man. If you talk shit about ARC, if you talk shit about the Mecca, you're done. Until further notice. Now, obviously, I'm pretty sure that if Pubehead goes and apologizes to ARC is a reasonable dude, but hey, you got to come to the table first, man. You already know what the fucking deal is. You, by implying or insinuating or accusing ARC of rigging the Mecca, you're insulting him. You're insulting everyone that's in the Mecca. And you're even insulting me. Dude, you are... I even think I made a banner about this, dude. I don't like having to do this, man. This isn't fun for me. This isn't what I want to do on the fucking stream. Did I make a banner about this? Well, I got to edit it. It's updated. There you have it right there. So I haven't done it yet, and I don't even know if you're going to show up today. Matter of fact, I'll do it right now. Go to one of my other streams. My channel, videos. I think he was in the last one. Sorry, dude, I got to do it right now. Got to do a live blocking. Gotta find him. But yeah, man, like, dude, this is all, like, we've been through this already, man. This happened in season 4. We went through all this drama and fucking bullshit over how ARC, it's his fucking game. It's his fucking channel. He didn't rig the Mecca. Dude, if anyone should be bitching about that, it should be me. But I'm not, because that's how it fucking goes, man. ARC didn't fucking... You think ARC rigged it for Rush to be fucking Highlander? He purposely, like, laid out that Like that's why he even had Cage verify it. He didn't fucking know what door Rush was going to pick. If he had picked one of the other doors, it wouldn't have been the fucking reviving. You think I want that? Do you really think dude, you think I want Touch back in the game? Do you think I want to be like Touch is my best friend? Do you think I want to have to kill him? Do you think I want to kill my best friend? Do you think that I want to draw the Darksaber and cut my best friend's head off in front of everyone? No, I don't want to do that, but I'm going to because it's the fucking Mecca. So shout out to Mr. Arkansas. Shout out to the fucking everyone that's in the Mecca. Dude, I spend like, I'm going to lowball it and say I spend about 3 hours of my fucking week, my time and energy talking about the Mecca and hyping the Mecca up. So when you say shit like that and you throw shots because you're upset about what happened, dude, that's what you're doing. You're throwing shade at Ark, you're throwing shade at everyone that's in the Mecca, and you're throwing shade at me. So yeah, like it's my channel. I'll do whatever I want. Ark isn't like forcing. He's just you have to block. Like he didn't like DM me, dude. You have to block like Pubehead. Or you're like no, It was none of that. This is what I am going to do because this is the principle that I fucking stand on and that I set forth on my motherfucking channel. If you talk shit about Ark or the Mecca, you're done. I've said this already. So for me not to block you would be for me to be betraying my own principles that I fucking stand on with this channel. It's not going to happen. You're done. I'm sorry. Until you clear this up with Ark, I got to block you. So I'm looking for it right now. Give me 1 second here. You forced my fucking hand, dude. I don't want to take the time to fucking do this. And this is my fault for not having done this already, but there's been a lot going on. Trying to find him on one of my streams. I mean, if he shows up, I'm gonna have to block him. I'm looking for it right now. I don't want to spend like I said, I don't want to spend too much time on this, but I got to get this out of the way, man. God damn it. Here we go. Yeah, I don't see him. I don't see him in any of these. Maybe he fucking, I don't know, maybe he blocked me. I have no idea. But I can't see him in any of these. But that's what the policy is going to be. It's I have to stick to my own fucking policy, man. Yeah, it just is what it is, dude. I'm not gonna sit here and bash him and be like, "Fuck you!" Like this. Nah, man. I'm not happy about what he did. Put me in an uncomfortable situation, and this is what I have to do. Yep, I got to, man. I got to. Just is what it is. Yep, but all right. So that is what it is. If he shows up, I mean, if anybody wants to do it themselves, fine. But he has to be blocked, unfortunately. I don't even know if he's going to show back up, but who knows, man. I would say it's nothing personal, but like I said, dude, that's fucking. You're like, if you supposedly support me and you support Ark, which you, I mean, clearly do. Like you show, like I don't know, man. It's been kind of wishy washy lately, but yeah, for a little while he was pretty like consistently showing up and whatever, showing support. But like, dude, I spend enough time talking about the shit and hyping the shit up that it's almost like a kind of a slap in my face too. You know what I mean? But anyways, gotta get that out of the way. Yep, indeed, true indeed. But yeah, I hope that he makes amends for that. I hope he, you know, apologizes to Ark and all is well. But until that happens, you gotta be blocked. All right. Now that we've addressed that, let me think. Is there any other channel news or anything like that I need to get to? I don't think so. I think that's it. I think that is it. But what I did not do is the smoke sesh. I will do that now. Shout out to the 5 people. Got a little crew now. Huddle up, smoke one with your boy. So, got that uncomfortable bit out of the way. I'm going to switch the order up today, though, man. Normally, what I do is I go through the fight card and I talk about the fights, how I did with my picks, bets, what I thought about the fights in general. But today, I'm going to switch it up, flip the script, so to speak. We're going to talk about Mr. Arkansas's Mecca first, boys. We're going to talk about what happened in week 4 of season 7 of this crazy ass fucking competition we're in. The bounty, dude, the fucking pot is getting juicier than ever, man. I can almost taste that shit. Man, let's just call a spade a spade. I have fucking sucked ass this season. As far as my fucking picks, I have been going through a slump, boys. Your boy is in a slump. Fuck. I mean, what can I say, dude? My picks have sucked. My bets have sucked. Like, your boy's just been getting his ass beat pretty much every weekend. So, I'm going to talk about the Mecca first. We can get to 276 here in a minute, but I made the banners for the Mecca. Week 4 was fucking crazy. We're in week 5 now, but I got to talk about what happened, tell you what I thought about it, and what I think how I think it might unfold next. There's no way to know. I can only guess and speculate, but I am in the Mecca, so I'm going to speculate about it because I definitely, I'm not going to share all my thoughts, but I'll give you a little bit of insight. I'm late, you're late, we're all drug dealers, man. Yeah. What are you going to do? Yeah, man, it's just like, why? Why did you make me do this, man? Why do you make me do this? Dude, like I said, I am not happy about having to kill my best friend. I don't want to decapitate Touch with the Darksaber. But that's what has to be done. It's the fucking Mecca. You have to roll with the punches. And that's just stupid. That's just stupid. Even if that's what you're thinking, why would you say that in the chat? That's what DMs are for. You don't have to like blurt out everything that makes you upset like it's fucking like you're the chief of police of Malibu, like real reactionary. You don't have to be like that, man. Just, you know, use your head. Anyways, just says what it is, dude. I hope that he apologizes and fucking sets things straight, but until then, I gotta block him, man. Sucks. Yeah. Yeah. So what's up, General Noah? Fuck you doing? What you boys up to, man? Y'all doing all right? Y'all have a good weekend? So let's talk about the Mecca first, man. She was crazy. Well, I guess I got to talk about my picks a little bit. I didn't do too bad with my picks. I'm gonna go through all the fights here in a minute, but I didn't do that bad. Like better than the last couple weeks I've been having. I went 7-4, but dude, what has been killing me, having me in the bottom every fucking week except last week. I still didn't have that great of a score, but like basically last week, everyone just shit the bed a little bit worse than me. Not everyone, but I managed to avoid the bottom last week. I was in the bottom of my team this week, but our team fucking crushed it, so it didn't matter. And it's a team effort, so yeah, and I looked at the other team scores, and I wouldn't have been in the bottom in one of them, but one of them I would have. So yeah, I would have avoided the bottom in one of the other teams, but the other one I would have barely been in the bottom. But even so, like I was the last place, and I was still better than, you know what I mean? So if there's something I can take, it's like, okay, you did a little bit better than you did last week, which is still like, god damn, like can the bar be fucking set any lower, dude? So yeah, that's where I'm at with it. It just is what it is. Like sometimes you fucking slump, man. Like baseball, dude. Sometimes you just hit a fucking slump. But I'm hopeful still. I'm due, man. Your boys do. Your boys always due for a comeback. Because I got that fucking mentality, dude. Your boy takes a licking and keeps on ticking. I'm not going to let myself get too discouraged. Just try and learn from my mistakes and not overcorrect. Because I've been using the same methods of looking at tape and using my instincts and that whole formula that I normally use that I have success with. It just hasn't been working out. Yes, there's been some stupid picks in there. And honestly, this card in particular, I could have done a lot better if I hadn't have picked with my heart on a couple of these. Because a couple of these, yeah, I was picking with my heart. A couple of my favorite fighters were on this card. I just couldn't help myself. You know, I knew I was risking it. I thought they were reasonably good picks, but you know, in hindsight, it's like, nah, man, that was the stand boy in you, and I accept that and I admit that. But it is what it is, man. Like I didn't have the worst week ever with my picks. Now my bets, yeah, I had a losing weekend with my bets. I lost 3 units, but I will get to all that more in detail. But as it pertains to the Mecca, as it pertains to Ark's Mecca, shout out to the Rabid Dog. On that note, the Rabid Dog, Mr. Arkansas, did celebrate his 5-year anniversary on YouTube. Did a stream about it last night. I made it through about half of it before I passed out. And I caught up to, I skimmed through a little bit of it, but I caught up to most of it this morning. So I'm pretty up to date. Yeah, shout out to our man. So yeah, this Mecca, week 4. The teams it's been a team format the whole time. Scorplander, Bro Picks, Lit Picks, Scorpion Picks, whatever you call him, whatever you know him by. He had set up the teams again this week. So let me get these mecha banners up, man. Let me get this fucking. That's what you hope, right? You know, you want it to be a teaching moment and a learning moment. I had a few of those myself this weekend. I hope I can fucking learn from them. If I don't, it's not going to be fucking good for my mecha prospects or my fucking gambling prospects. So let me fucking. Money's tight right now, boys. Down to taking these pre-roll roaches, dumping them out and putting them in the one hitter, emptying them into the one hitter. I can't. Some people like will take the whole fucking roach and like either put it in the bong, like they'll just jam it up into the bong, or they'll stick it in so that it's like you're smoking it through the bong. But I don't do that, man. Like, I don't like smoking the paper through a glass. Something about that, smoking like the paper through the fucking like the water and the glass, something doesn't sit right with me about that. And the bud is so resonated anyway. It's just like I just dump that shit out. Yeah, it's a little messier, but no, man. The fucking one hitters with resonated fucking roach weed, it'll get you. It'll get you drunk. Jacketh, attacketh. How are you? I know how you are, Jack. You old magic honeybee, you. Jack's fucking splashing in a pool of honey. Happier than a pig in shit. Happier than fucking Pooh Bear in the honey jar. Not a big fan of joint and bong. Seems wasteful. Yeah, I just with roaches, if I'm on the road, I just flick them. But yeah, if we're in this state, conservation state, then yeah, this is what I do. Normally I would put it in like the bubbler, but like I said, the old lady has the bubbler. Had to kind of downgrade from Binger and bubbler to bubbler and one hitter. But it just is what it is, man. Got to stretch it out. Got to make it work. Anyways, where are we at? Oh yeah, definitely looks cool, inventive, but yeah, it's like rice paper hydroponic joints. Hey, I like smoking joints, man. I like pre rolls. I mean, that's what these are. That's where this bud came from. Is these pre rolls that I smoke? But wasn't it? Wasn't it though? Won't it though? Won't it though, Jackie boy? I agree, dude. Yeah, I fucking know you are. It was pretty shitty, dude. Like the Mecca. I was talking about like we're talking about the Mecca right now. Like as it pertains to the Mecca and like the card itself, yeah, like I'm thoroughly invested. I'm hanging on every fucking second in the moment. Like, yeah, oh shit, what's gonna happen? What's gonna happen? But looking back on it, it was pretty fucking lame. There was only a couple really like a lot of disappointments for me. A lot of disappointments for me. But I will get to that, man. We're talking about the Mecca right now. So these were the teams for this week. I do have I kept some of the banners up and added to some of them, but let me put up the ticker, man. Let me put up the ticker. Sorry, I have fucking just crippling ADD sometimes. So I have the banners here. Let me just go through them and stop at the highlights. So 3 teams this week. Team 1. Let's see if I can remember this. Team 1 was Chav, myself, Ear, and the General Alex Ramirez. Team 2 was Cage, Darth Maul, fuck, I can't remember. This is why I should have made fucking banners for all the teams. But yeah, anyways, let me I can find that out real quick. And I need to put that up. Just for the clarification. So yeah, man. I mean, y'all know what the fuck happened? What? Hey, dude. I'm gonna go with a lot of order. Fuck it. I don't give a shit. What did I fucking tell y'all was gonna happen? Now I didn't get a ton right about this weekend, but goddamn it, I did fucking tell y'all we were gonna put a whooping on the other teams, and that's just what we did. So yeah, shout out to my teammates. We were led by strong performances from the most dominant man in London and the general. So Rush, Alex, appreciate you carrying our team. Me and Ear brought up the rear. But yeah, man, even in doing so, like Ear had a better score than I did. I had a better score than some of the other players in the bottom. So yeah, like we anchored, Ear and I anchored the team a little bit stronger than some of the other, the bottoms of the other teams, what I'm trying to say. But yeah, dude, I mean, I did fucking tell y'all. I did tell you. So I will stand on that prediction at least. What's up, Mills? How are you? Shout out to MMA Locker Room, man. Shout out to the boys at Post Sports Radio. Smacked last week, flawless, 4-0. Congratulations, dude. Dude, I got my fucking ass beat with bets, man. I'm definitely gonna get to that, but hey, yeah, put her there, General. Dude, dap up for sure, man. Appreciate that, man. Dude, you carried us, man. You and Rush carried us. That was a fucking, yeah, definitely. Teamwork makes the dream work, Bubba. So that's what happened. We emerged victorious. We emerged dominant. And yes, I agree, Jack. Mills, what was the craziest moment for you? I mean, I think I know what you're probably going to say, but just curious. Now and later or apple pound cake? Dude, I've never had apple pound cake. I love apple fritter. I'll tell you that. Apple fritter is one of my favorite, like, sativa dominant, like, daytime, upbeat, like, happy-go-lucky feeling shits. Like, I haven't had apple pound cake, though. I think I've had London pound cake. I think I've had that strain, but I never had apple pound cake. But now and laters are fucking bomb. For sure. Let's hope so, man. Let's fucking hope so. That's right. So let me I was gonna go to let me just go to one of Ark's last stream. Shout out to the Rab Dog, Mr. Arkansas. We're talking about his Mecca season 7, week 4. Yes, Mecca 7 eliminations. I'm not going to make a banner about this, but I'm just going to, just so I fucking get it right. Okay, yeah. So before I get into the teams, and I will make a banner about this. To give credit where it's due, I like to give credit where it's due. Oh my god, dude! Pineapple upside down cake is so fucking bomb. It's so fucking bomb. Oh, the Rodriguez fight. Thought I lost out the first round. Then he comes back and went Demolition Man in South Africa. Yeah, dude. That was fight of the night for me, man. That was a really fucking good fight. Shout out to both of them, man. Shout out to Brad Tavares and Dricus, man. Dricus Duplessis. Now and Later's, Now and Later's is fucking chronic. Yep. The homie's dapping up. So this was the first clash of the evening in the Mecca boys. This was the first clash of the evening. in a side wager between Touch and the Scorplander. So yeah, man, have Touch and Justin going at it. $20 on the line. Well, more than that. Pride, bragging rights. I mean, that's what we're really here for, right? So yeah, dude, Touch got it done. 550 to 405. Justin had an off week. Touch had a pretty solid week. It's funny though, man, because Touch has kind of been up and down recently himself. We're gonna talk about that. We talk about all this mecha stuff, dude. We're right in the thick of it. But yeah, that was the first thing that happened. Touch, congratulations, good job. Got 20 off my dude. The Scorplander 2 is Scorpion time. Man. Heavy body blow right off the bat, dude. Same what's up to Mills. So that was the first thing to get out of the way. Then came the team scores. It won't really close between our team and team 2 and 3, but their scores were reasonably close. The bottom team was team 2, unfortunately. Team 2 was Zach Cardone, Cage, and Darth Maul, aka Bipolar Chris. So the team 2 bottom 2. Let me get to these. The team 2 bottom 2 was Cage and Chris. Dude, I realized something. I realized something on Saturday night that was just really funny. Y'all, some of y'all might know this already. Dude, Johnny Cardone, shout out to Cardone, man. He might be the greatest heel around here. He's my favorite heel for sure, man. Shout out to Cardone, man. He pulled a massive fucking heel move, dude. So, like, Chris and Jabroni Cage are in the bottom. Shout out to them. They go to a vote, and of course it's a fucking tie, right? Of course it's a fucking tie, and they're all like, Chris and Cardone are live, so this is all happening in real time, and fucking Ark's like, okay, well, we're gonna go to a revote in case anyone wants to flip their vote, and Cardone's like, actually, I'm gonna flip mine. Chris, you're out. It's like, oh my god, dude, you fucking heel. Dude, Chris loved it. The crowd loved it. Dude, Cardone is a fucking top-notch heel, man. That shit cracked me up. I mean, it sucks. It sucks to see Darth Maul go. I mean, that's my boy, but like, that was pretty good, man. That was pretty funny. Fucking Cardone, man. Dude. Somebody that, for the most part, truly does not give a fuck when it comes to this stuff, man. It's very amusing, yes. Humorous, yes, very jocular. Coplander. Yep. Yeah, man, went full heel. Booted Maul from the Mecca. Froglander. What's up, Bo? What are you doing? How was your weekend, man? So you're came in at the perfect time, Bo. We're talking about Cardone being I would say, like, Javon is giving him a pretty good run for his money recently. Like, B-Gay is a ridiculous heel. But I'm gonna say Cardone, man. Cardone is like, there's just something, I don't know, man. He's fucking funny, dude. That shit was cracking me up. So unfortunately, Maul gets eliminated from the Mecca. So moment of silence for Darth Maul. I think this is Runts. Yeah, I think these were Runts pre-rolls. So the other second place first loser was Team 3. Now, Team 3 was, as I'm scrubbing through this, I will find it and come to the conclusion that Team 3 was, God damn it. Yes, Cardone flips his vote. Massive heel. Team 1. Okay, so Team 3 was Nick Alexander, Tigger, he was in there earlier, Beefly West by God, and Bo Jackson, the man himself. So the bottom two was Beefly and Bo. Now, these dudes are both pretty solid predictors. Bo is a fucking Mecca champion. I know this was an off week for him as far as picks. I know he's not happy about that. But him and Beefly were in the bottom. And unfortunately, like, this sucks, man, because this one sucked because I like both these dudes, and, like, especially for Beefly, man, because it's like, fuck, dude. He was having a decent run, but unfortunately, man, on the vote off, Beefly got eliminated. But I'll tell you what, shout out to both of them for not only going on stream, but camming up too, man. I mean, I got to hand it to them. I haven't gone on camera in, like, over 2 years, man. I went on camera with my old channel, but then when I started just my 2 cents, I just decided to fucking, I mean, y'all have heard me talk about it before. I just didn't fucking, I was insecure about, like, looking at myself. I was always, like, just insecure at looking at myself. Like, do I look stupid right now? Do I sound stupid right now? Just, I was distracted by, like, I don't know. I was always just, like, looking at myself out of the corner of my eye, like, God, you look fucking dumb right now. So I was just preoccupied with it. So I just decided to go with the fucking, and I like the Mandalorian and Boba Fett. So I just decided to go with the fucking Star Wars gimmick. But my point is, shout out to Bo and Beefly for going on camera, going on stream. It was good to hear the voices, good to put the faces to the names. So that's what's up, man. Shout out to them. But yeah, tough run, good run, but a tough loss for Beefly. So shout out to him. And shout out to Bo, man. Bo got it done. Survives the vote off. Dude, that could really fucking come back to bite y'all. I'll tell you that, man. Like, Beefly made a pretty good case for himself. He was like, dude, Bo ain't just in the bottom too much. Like, you let him live, like, it might come back to bite you, and it might, dude. Bo Jackson ain't nothing to fuck with, like, if Mecha Season 5 is any indication. So, yeah, y'all might have fucked up there. But, no, man, shout out to Beefly. Hope he comes back for more mechas. Dude, he's one of the OGs. And it was, you know, people were reminded of that last night when Ark did his 5-year anniversary stream, because Beefly is, like, talking about shit that was in the very fucking beginning. Like, before I even found Ark's channel. Like I told y'all, like I found Ark's channel like whenever the James Vick and Justin Gaethje fight was, which I think was 2018. I had my old channel then, but I would like that was the first video that I remember commenting because my fucking dumbass had picked James Vick. But yeah, man, but Beefly, dude, Beefly was around even before that. Fucking Ravishing Rick Rude is like a fucking day one supporter of Ark's. So yeah, man, shout out to him in a moment of silence. That runs for you. That runs is for you, Beefly. You'll budge you. All right. Get back to the chat. Bo saying what up. Do what you got to do, man. That is the name. That's the name of the game. Yep. Dude, saying too late now. Too late now. Easier for me to be on cam than Mike. I hear you. What's up, Brian? That is the champion's mindset. Bo said, "You got better social game than Chris." Yeah, man, no doubt. No doubt, dude. Yeah, man. So yeah, the eliminations were tough, dude. Those first two eliminations were fucking tough. But I'll be honest with you. At this point in the game, I still thought I was fucked. Based on what had been happening like every other week. Like, okay, just when you think you're out of the clear, nope. Here comes the fucking rabid booby trap. You fucking like you get a fucking poison dart in your neck. But yeah, so I thought I was still fucked. I thought I was about to get the okay, Rush. Well, who do you want to eliminate on your team? And yeah, I would have been fucking gone. That's what was going through my head. So let me get back to this. I have these banners to keep myself in chronological order. I did jump ahead with this one, but yeah. When Rush got the fucking Highlander, dude, I thought I was fucked. I thought I was fucked because, like, dude, Chav is one of my biggest fucking mecha rivals. He, like, we've gone at it before in the mecha. And I knew, well, at least I thought, that if he got Highlander, I was going to be in fucking trouble. So I was sweating this whole time, man. I'm like, okay, yeah. Because ours makes it seem like, oh, yeah, team one, you're good. You're good. Like, nah, dude. I've fucking seen this movie before. But as has been the case with the rest of the season, the Highlander gets to play a little game, boys. Gets to play a deadly fucking game called The Secret Door. You're given 3 options: danger, destruction, or vast fortunes and power. Well, not really, but yeah, dude, you have no idea what's going to be behind the door. Door 1, door 2, door 3. You got to pick one. You don't know if it's going to be good. You don't know if it's going to be bad. You don't know if you're going to have to play Arc. You don't know if you're going to have to play the fucking. You have no idea, man. There's 3 doors and you got to pick one. So Rush picks door number 3. And as fate would fucking have it, who do we get back in the fucking game? Who do we get back in the game? I mean, you really couldn't script this any better, dude. I tell y'all that Ark is a fucking evil genius, and y'all be fucking believing me. But dude, come on now. He fucking revives Touch. Touch gets back in the fucking game. And not only does Touch get back in the game, but Rush's powers continue. And like basically Rush got to pick the format. He got to decide whether we were doing teams again, whether it would be head to head, whether it would be every man for himself, and just the highest scores. We've done that before where, Highlander is the highest score, 3 bottom scores are up for elimination. So we got to choose between all that. Rush decided to do 1v1. I like it, dude. I like the 1v1s. They're fun. You know who you're going to be facing. You can kind of hype it up. You can kind of, you can have, I think, I like the 1v1s, man. I feel like you can have a little bit more fun with it. Teams is good too, though. I like the teams. I don't have anything wrong. There's nothing wrong with every man for himself, but I just feel like it's a little bit more, I don't know, man. I feel like it's a little bit more interactive when you have the 1v1s. You can kind of, like I said, you can kind of like talk shit to your opponent. You kind of hype up the fight. It's a little bit more of a little bit more fanfare to it. Same with the teams, man. You kind of flex your team, confer with your teammates. Kind of, I don't know, man. I like both of those personally. But yeah, when Ark said 1v1, I was like, come on, Rush. It's what you want to fucking do with your fucking aggressive, competitive ass. Come on now. Let's fucking go. There he is, boys. Let's go picks. Scorpion picks. Scorplander 2 is Scorpion time. Yeah, Alex Ramirez was none too thrilled about that. The motherfucking Scorplander in the building. We doing teams now? No. I think we're still doing the 1v1s. I was just saying, like, talking about the options, like, as far as the options have gone, like, when Rush got to pick the format, he got to basically pick between all those. I was just saying, like, out of all those 3, I like the 1v1s the most. So I was happy when he picked that. But yeah, the motherfucking Scorplander himself. So, dude, fucking Rush Shelby makes the goddamn fights. But I gotta tell you, man, Rush is one of my rivals. I like to give him a fucking hard time, but I thought he did a pretty good job with these matchups, man. I thought these were pretty, like, just from a storyline, entertainment kind of. Yeah, I thought they were pretty well balanced. I thought they were, well made fights. So I gotta hand it to him there. Speaking of which, Rush's op is right there in the chat, boys. Motherfucking bro picks. Getting that tape studying already, man. But to tell you the truth, I've been doing a little tape study myself. I've been looking at this fight card. I've been doing tape study, getting a head start. Well, it's not really a head start at this point. We're almost halfway through the fucking week. But no, I started doing tape study Sunday night. But yeah, shout out to fucking Lit Picks, dude. Hope everyone had a good 4th of July. America celebrated. Well, we celebrated our independence, boys. From England. So, where are we at? Banners. Fucking banners. Yeah. Rush versus Bro Picks. I think it's a good matchup, man. Dude, I'm gonna go with bro picks. I think I don't think it's gonna be 2 shitty weeks in a row. I don't. I think because I feel like that's what people are expecting. They're like, okay, Justin had his moment, like gets the Highlander 2 weeks in a row. Surely he's just gonna fucking fall off now. See, look, he had a bad week. But I don't think it's gonna go down like that. I think that he's gonna catch Rush off guard here. See, I think that this is one where I just got through like putting Rush over about the matchups, but this is one where I think he's got an easy one. This isn't just for entertainment value. I think Rush thinks that he picked a fucking lame duck here and that he's just gonna crush him. But not I think Justin's gonna fucking surprise him. I think he's gonna bounce back and beat him. And this is another one where, yeah, like it's a good storyline. Me and this dude have been going at it, like bantering about like fights and just talking shit, basically. But yeah, I feel like Rush thinks that your boy is easy work right now. And I'm telling you, like, I know I'm in a slump right now. I know I haven't been doing well. I know I've been saying the past couple weeks, oh, I feel this is gonna be my week. I'm gonna come back, I'm gonna bounce back, about to bounce back, bounce to bounce. But yeah, feeling pretty good. Bound to have a good week at some point. Last week was better than the week before. I think this week's gonna be even better. Something about these matchups, dude. There's just some people that have your number. Like Nick Alexander has always had my number 1v1. I've had Rush's number 1v1. I don't know, man. I just feel good about this week. I feel fucking good about it. I'm doing the tape study, feeling good about the tape study. And we'll see. Like, I'm not taking Touch lightly. Don't get me wrong. Like, I know how good Touch is. Touch is a mecha champion. You know, he's also my best friend. And I'm not happy about having to kill him, but that's what has to be done. I need to get that bounty, and Touch is in the way. So, yeah. Got to kill my best bud in front of everybody. So, there's that matchup. Then we got Tigger versus Cardone. Tigger versus Cardone. You know what, dude? I'm fucking taking Cardone here. Because, yeah, Tigger, I saw you. I know you picked Touch. You old buster. No, I'm just playing. But, nah, man, I got Cardone here. They're both pretty good predictors. But I feel like Cardone is actually someone else that's due for a really big week. And he's been doing pretty fucking good. Like, he's been steady. Cardone's been pretty fucking steady. I can't remember exactly like his results, like how many times. I feel like he's been in the bottom once, maybe. But for the most part, like this season and last season, he was pretty damn steady. So I feel like that's what's going to happen this week. Like Tigger had a good week. And I feel like this one's going to be close, man. I feel like Cardone is going to win a close one here. That's my prediction on this one. But we'll see. We'll see. That's a close one. Yeah, same to you. Yeah, bad pick for you too, man. Yeah, I feel like that's fair. Like, no, I don't. I feel like I should be the underdog. I feel like I should be the underdog in that matchup. Like, I have been shitting everywhere, dude. Shitting in my pants, shitting in the bed, shitting on the carpet, and spreading it everywhere. Like, dude, it's just been. I've been sucking, dude. It's not going to continue though. The General versus the Labyrinth Ear. Shout out to the General and Ear regardless. This is interesting matchmaking because, you know, the General and Ear are cool. They're both Texans. That's That's one where, for me personally, I'm not happy about that because I'm cool with both those dudes, and one of them's got. These aren't elimination matches, but the losers are going to be in a much more vulnerable position, and I'm pretty sure that the winners are going to pretty much be safe. So you want to win your fucking matchup, man. So I'm not looking forward to one of them having to, uh, be at the mercy of the Mecca, but that's just how it goes. Jobber Cage and Zach Johnson. That's a pretty good matchup too, man. That's a pretty good matchup. I feel like those two. I don't know if they would have necessarily a rivalry, but they do like to kind of talk shit back and forth to each other, if I'm not mistaken. So that should be a pretty good one too. And this one could low key be fight of the night, boys. This one here, I think is going to be low key going to be high key going to be fight of the night, in my opinion. That's got the makings of a fucking bar burner. Better watch out, dude. He can put that fucking voodoo on you. Yep, I like that. The Texas belt. Who's the baddest motherfucker in Texas? God damn it. God damn me. Oh, fuck, dude. You know what? I gotta fucking take a piss. I gotta stand up, take a piss. I'm gonna be back, man. But those are the matchups, dude. Yeehaw, Bo. Ride 'em, cowboy. What's up, Artem? How are you? How was your weekend? General Ear. That's a pick 'em, yeah. Pick 'em. Cooking up a storm this morning. Nice, nice. What you cooking? What you cooking, Bo? Cage minus 140. Noah setting the lines. Spike Carlisle. All right, dude. I'll be right back. So yeah. Do whatever you want until then. Shout out to the 4 or 5 people in the building. Be right back. Sorry about that, boys. Fucking Runts gave me the damn munchies, dude. Runts is fucking bomb, too. I'm telling you, next time I go to Virginia, I'm going to get some more of that wild berry Runts that my buddies fucking grew. That's, oh, God, I've been fucking dreaming about that shit. Every time I smoke the Runts, I'm like, oh, God. I always think of that. But, yeah, man. We were recapping the Mecca. Shout out to Mr. Arkansas. Like I said, man, make sure y'all go check out Ark's last stream. It was his 5-year anniversary on YouTube. Dude, some good fucking nuggets in that shit, man. Like some real fucking nice, like a nice history of the channel, some insight, like, you know, it was fucking fun reminiscing back on that shit, dude. Some of the crazy fucking moments and like all the characters, a lot of them that were created on his channel. And yeah, thinking about some of the fucking like all-time great moments. That was a good one, dude. But let's see where we're at. Let's see where we're at with this fucking stream. So Rush plays the secret door, revives Touch, makes the fights. Once again, these are the matchups. Rush and bro picks. I'm going with bro picks. Of course, you know, I have to fucking brutally murder Touch. I'm going Cardone. Half because I think he's due, half to spite Tigger. But the General and Ear, fuck, man. I don't know. I can't even call that one. Cage and Zach. I am going to go with I think Jabroni Cage might bounce back. I don't know, man. That's a tough one to call. Man. I think that's going to be another close one. Like this fight here, I think this one's going to end up being fucking close. I'm going to ever so slightly edge Jobber Cage, but we'll see, man. Zach could win that one. Zach is someone that does get counted out quite a bit, and then but he's someone that's kind of, he's steady. Zach is another person that's just like steady Eddie Maggette. So that is pretty much what happened in the Mecca for week 4. Russian bro picks, Touch your old bud TC, Tigger Cardone, General Ear, Cage Zach, Nick Al Bojack. Some good matchups, dude. Good job, Chaff. Good job. Okay, let's get to UFC 276. Let's talk about UFC 276. Now, like I said, I did not have a great week betting. My picks were okay. As far as like picking the right fighter to win, I did okay with that. Methods were fucking atrocious. It's what cost me in the Mecca. Well, it didn't really cost me, but it's what kept me from scoring higher. Um, and if I had not concentrated so much on the methods, I might have actually made some money because my reads, as far as who was going to win the fight, were fine, except for one. But I just gone so prop heavy when they didn't go that way. That was it. And I only hit one. So yeah, not a great week betting. I didn't lose too much money. I don't bet too much money, but um, my picks were okay. So I'm going to go through these fights one by one. If I have any action on it, I'll let you know. Let's get right to it. This one pisses me off because I switched it. It wasn't a last minute switch, but I was on Stolyarenko earlier in the week. Later in the week, I just got fucking scared off of it, and it's my own fault. Um, and I should have gone with my fucking first instinct here, dude. Because the reason I was on her originally was because, like, dude, I just made the same mistake with Jessica Rose Clark the fight before that with fucking Egger. It's like, surely that won't happen again. Well, yes, the fuck it did in 42 seconds, dude. So yeah, I'm calling her shitty shit right now. Stolyarenko was on her last leg pretty much, dude. If she lost that fight, she was probably going to get cut. Um, maybe think about cutting Jessica Rose Clark. She's she spends too much time on social media worrying about her fucking tattoos and her titties and how she looks. She spends more time worried about that than training. Or she's just kind of a jobber. In any case, I will never, ever fucking pick her again. I really hope I don't have to pick any more Jessica Rose Clark fights. I hope she can just, they're not going to cut her because of her fucking looks, but she's not that great of a fighter, man. Stolyarenko is not that great of a fighter. Except for in this one area. And like, dude, you lose the same weight twice in very short time. Like, I don't know, man. If you said you're going to cut Jessica Rose Clark, I would have no problem with it because I just don't think she's nothing more than like simp bait, which I guess serves a purpose, but that was pretty low level even for low level women's MMA. You and me both, Bubba. You and me both. Well, I don't know why I thought that some of the fighters that I thought was going to win. No, I mean, if maybe just runts. It was just runts. It just said runts, but I'm sure there's all different kinds of cultivars. We had our bro picks time. I'm ready for a Cage Lander episode. Nice. Fucking Strickland. Broke out even on Asanya Mooney's Dricus parlay. Nice. Yeah, if I just done straight up parlays instead of all my fucking, I try to be too cute, man. Try to be too cute and clever. Learn to never bet a main event prop. That will be the lesson that I learned. Jessica blows Clark. Good one, dude. Nice one, dude. I wish I could be Clark, to be honest. That's funny. I know, dude. What are you even doing with your life? You're not even fucking using your greatest assets versus that Hong Kong bitch who wins. I don't know, dude. Maybe Jessica Rose Clark and Kay Hansen in a fucking scissoring competition. Who can make who bust a fucking nut first? All right, let's move on. That fight sucked. Well, the results sucked. Hey, no, man. Congratulations to Yulia Stoliarenko. I should have fucking stuck with her. Good job. I'm glad you won. I really am. Good for her. Macy Barber literally retires Jessica Clark. I mean, Jessica Clark. Jessica I. Jessica I. Retires her. I'm trying to remember how I scored that. It's either 29-28 or 30-27 Macy. I wasn't doing anything but pushing her against the fence and just trying to hold her there. Dude, Macy was landing nasty fucking elbows. She was like, whatever they call it, cross-facing her or fucking framing off. Like, instead of like digging for underhooks or pummeling or whatever, she just like put her fucking forearm in Jessica's like neck and pushed her head back and then used the other elbow to just fucking crack her. It was pretty cool looking, actually. But yeah, Macy was able to she would get held against the fence for a little bit, and then she would turn off and get right back to work. And yeah, she won it pretty cleanly. Dude, I know there's some people that pick Jessica I. Like, dude, that was one of the easiest picks. That was Macy Barber by decision was one of the easiest picks on the card. That was a fucking no-brainer. This one really pissed me off. Not as much as another fight did, but this one fucking pissed me off, man. This one basically killed both my parlays. I'm sorry. I know Uriah Hall's never been sub before. Credit to him for having good sub defense, but I'm sorry, man. It looked like Muniz was kind of coasting. That's just what it looked like. And I know people are going to say, oh, well, you just pissed because you lost your bets. Well, fuck yeah, I am, dude. Because I think if that dude had laid the lumber a little bit more instead of just coasting, I think he could have gotten the finish. Because he just he was only hunting for like 2 submissions. He was going for the Kimura and the rear naked choke. Mostly. I got to go back and watch it to be sure, but I'm probably not. But that really frustrated me, man. Like, he was just kind of playing around, like, oh, can't really get this. Oh, I'm just gonna fucking dominate for the. That's what it kind of looked like. It looked like he was just playing with his food. Like, smash his face. Like, beat the fuck out of him until he has no choice but to give you his fucking neck. I don't know, man. That shit really pissed me off. People are saying that Muniz is going to be like future champion. Nah, he's going to get knocked the fuck out. He's probably going to get knocked the fuck out. He's been knocked out 4 times. It's going to happen again. I'm very not off of Andre Muniz, but my expectations are very, very tempered. I know Hall's never been sub before, but dude, you have that much fucking you're on it. You take his back that many times and you can't finish him. Like, come on, dude. Like, what? I think he was just that arrogant fucking Brazilian jiu-jitsu shit. I'm so good. Oh, I play here. Try this. Oh, maybe potential for submission. No. I'm so good. Titles. Like, dude, shut the fuck up. Like, you fucking toyed around. You cost me both my fucking parlays. I know it's my fault, but I'm still gonna blame you. Because, dude, fuck that. Fuck that shit. Sick of these dudes with all this talent. I don't get it, man. Uriah Hall is a shell of his former self, dude. And you can't put Uriah Hall away. Nah, that is not Uriah Hall being, oh, dude, he's just way better than that. No, I'm giving Hall credit, but, dude, that is more Andre Muniz just coasting. Knowing that he's that much better and I don't know if impetus is the right word, but fucking gusto, man. No fucking I don't know, dude. It's like if the finish doesn't come if the submission doesn't come easy for him, he's just gonna kind of pity pat his way to a fucking decision. That's what it looked like. That's what it looked like to me. It's like, okay, if he can get If you don't know what the fuck you're doing, it's like easy to submit the guy, he'll submit him. But if he doesn't, he'll just hold on to his back and fucking do that shit. I could actually see that happening to like him getting quite a couple wins like that, and then him bitching he doesn't get a title shot, where it's like, yeah, that was fucking lame, man. That was fucking lame. I know. He's basically like just there trying not to get finished. And you can't finish him? Yeah, maybe that's what it is too, dude. He tried that fucking Kimura so many fucking times. He tried Kimura, he tried the Americana, he tried the fucking like arm bar. It's like, dude, you're huge. You're not gonna try an arm triangle that motherfucker? Isn't that like a strong guy's like choke from that position? When you're on top of somebody in like half guard or something? Isn't that like the strongman's choke from that position? I know the Kimura is a strongman's choke, or a strongman's move, but like, what? Shouldn't you just like try to arm triangle him right there? I don't know, dude. I don't know shit about Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, but still, that shit pissed me off. Well, I'm glad that you cashed that. Yeah, Muniz winning was a no-brainer, but I thought surely he could sub Uriah Hall. Surely he could be the first one to do it. Nah. So yeah, that killed both my parlays, unfortunately for me. Yep. So that was done. And this was done as well. So, but it really didn't matter. Even if I had have hit that, again, the next fight would have busted it. So I can only blame myself. But I tell you what, though, dude, I enjoyed watching this fight. Just from a fan's perspective, this fight cut through all the anticipation and nervousness about the Mecca and my bets and all that just kind of fell. I mean, it helped that my parlay was already busted, so it's kind of like, okay, I can just enjoy this one. I had a feeling Dricus was going to win. Dude, this was a great fight. I don't know about Dricus moving forward. I'll be completely honest with you. Like, it was a great performance. I really respect the fact that he went for it. He definitely won the fight. He busted Brad Tavares up. But man, Dricus, like, dude, a really fucking elite striker is going to clean his clock. I have maintained that this whole fucking time. Like, there was moments where he struggled against Marcus Perez. There was moments when he was struggling against Trevin Giles. There was moments that Brad Tavares cracked him. Like, he's like Strickland, dude. Someone is going to clip him. One of the better strikers at middleweight is going to find the mark. He's too like reckless with his defense. He's a really entertaining fighter. He's fun to watch. I love the fact that he goes for the finish, man. I do love that. But it's like, he's so awkward and like just, oh man, like there's sometimes he leaves himself so fucking like those blitzes, man. One of those sharp counter strikers at middleweight is gonna clip him. But he's gonna be in some good fights, dude, until it happens. And hey, he can crack, man. Dricus has fucking heavy hands. Although I thought he was going to knock Brad Tavares out. I thought he was going to hurt Brad Tavares more than he did. Now, he busted him up, but I thought he was going to at least like face plant him, or I don't know, man. So I'm not going to say that like I don't know. My expectations about Dricus were kind of tempered already. I've just seen too many like holes in his game, I guess you might say, but no one's been able to exploit it yet. But I'm going to be perfectly honest with you. Like, yeah, that was a great fight. It was really entertaining. That's Brad Tavares, man. He's been knocked out 3 times. Like, I know Izzy didn't knock him out, but like, look at what Adesanya did. Look at the kind of the stunts that Adesanya pulls sometimes. So like, yeah, I don't see Dricus being the champion. I'll put it like that. I do not see Dricus being champion. I see someone knocking him out before he gets there. But until they do, it was a good little step up. Interested to see who they give him next, but yeah, someone that's not Brad Tavares is gonna like if he's doing that shit against like Costa or something, Maine. I'm just saying. But yeah, he's a good fighter. Interested to see who they give him next. Yeah, exactly. Where he's just spamming the one combo. That's a good one, dude. That's a really fucking good one. One of them gonna get knocked out. That's for sure. I like that fight though. I like that fight a lot. Okay, so this was a dumb pick, man. And this was one where I kind of picked with my heart. Shout out to Gabe Green. He's in the Arkandome. But yeah, it was some Arkandome love. And yeah, cost me. Ian Gary is another guy that's gonna get knocked out. He's gonna get knocked out. Like Gabe Green's a good prospect. He's like Gabe Green's a good fighter, and that was a good win. But he's another guy where it's like, dude, and he's young, man. He's young. He can still improve, but like the way he fights, man. When he comes up against, I mean, there's not many people his size, but dude, when you start getting up them fucking rankings, man, you start running to dude. He's gonna get his clock clean too, because he's somebody that like he fights with his hands down. He relies on head movement, and dude, ain't none of you motherfuckers in the UFC, ain't none of you motherfuckers in MMA. Period. Floyd Mayweather, and Floyd gets hit. Floyd got hit and buzzed. So I always like when I see these dudes, they're just like hands down, like head movement, like slipping and shit, like, and that's pretty much all they do. Like, dude, like that's not all Gary does, but when people press forward on him, he's got a bad habit of like leaning back with his chin up in the air, especially when someone's pressing him against the fence. And yeah, someone that can cut the cage off a little bit better, someone that's like a little bit has a little bit more size. He's gonna get clipped eventually too, I fear. But yeah, good win. Bad pick. Should have known Gary was gonna win. I agree. Yeah, exactly. Like he's someone that is like been able to take advantage of the fact that he's like a more talented fighter. But when he starts fighting other talented, like not saying Gabe Green is talented, but when he fights someone that is like has the talent and some physical attributes, he's gonna be in trouble. He's gonna be in a lot of trouble. Yeah, I agree. Like Gabe had the right idea. He was just like an inch or two out of range every time. Like, dude, if he like was a little bit taller and had a couple more inches of reach, Gary might have gotten slumped because he got to him a couple times, but it was like he had to reach so far, and it was only when Gary was against the fence and just like out in the middle, he just had no chance, man. I should have known that. That was a bad read, bad pick, but it is what it is. I'll eat the crow. I'll eat the fucking crow. Poor man's McGregor. Very, very poor man's McGregor. Fucking dope fiends McGregor. Um, I am so glad I stuck with Jim Miller. I almost switched to Cowboy, dude, and I'm so glad that I didn't. Yeah, dude, how about that? How about Jessica I and Cowboy retiring in the same fucking night? That's wild. That's fucking wild. Jim Miller retires Cowboy Cerrone and becomes the winningest fighter in the UFC. Jim Miller has the most wins in UFC history, officially. Want to know who has the most decision wins? Take a wild guess. Take a wild guess who has the most decision wins. I'll give you a hint. It's GSP. Like, people are always like, oh, dude, like, everyone just says he has boring decisions. Like, yeah, he has more boring decisions than anybody in UFC history. It's not supernatural, man. They're not just hating on GSP. Like, no, the dude had boring decisions. A lot of them. Historically, more than any one of them. You know what I'm saying? I thought that was interesting I had to pause that when they put up the the little superlatives, like who has the most wins, most finishes, most blah 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 blah. Yeah, thought that was funny. At least he went for it, man. But yeah, Cowboy's done, dude. Cowboy's done. Literally. Now I'm done. Now you're done. The end of an era. The end of it. Cowboy and Jessica I. The end of a fucking jobber era. Turn the page on the book of jobberdom. Oh man, on the high end jobber. Turn the page on the high end jobber book. Okay. This is the one spot I can. Well, I'm not even gonna flex, but I might a little bit. But this was like, I was not nearly the only person on this read, on this. Like, some people nailed this even more than I did. Jalen Turner makes a huge fucking statement and not only guillotines Brad Riddell, but does it in 45 seconds. Cracks him not once, but twice, and then just fucking power guillotines him. Dude, the torque that he can put on those chokes because of his arms, like he can get his arm around and then like pull back on it with so much torque. Dude, that just looked so painful. It literally looked like he was about to fucking pop Brad Riddell's head off his fucking neck. Yeah, Jalen Turner's a beast, man. I've been on Jalen Turner the last couple fights. I told y'all he was going to fucking knock Jamie Malarkey out. I told y'all he was going to finish Brad Riddell. But like I said, some people nailed this motherfucker. Like the Jalen Turner by sub. Yeah, there was quite a few people on that. So shout out to anybody that cashed big on Turner. He kept me from losing all my money. I got a little bit of it back. I got a couple of those shitty bets back. No, give me my dick back. Nah, but so I did. That was the one play that I cashed on. I got the Jalen Turner inside the distance. It was fucking doubled the money on the bet, but that was it. Sucked. But man, Turner, like, him making the weight is going to be the biggest thing. And like, when it gets to the upper echelon, um, you may see the chin issue come into play, especially continuing to cut that weight. But his size and his speed and his reach and his like striking and the combination of striking and submission skills and the physical attributes, dude, he's gonna be a fucking problem. He definitely is. He is gonna fucking overturn some apple carts. Really interested to see who they give Jalen Turner next. That one was one of the easiest picks. I really couldn't decide whether he was going to knock him out or choke him out, which is why I went inside the distance. Credit to everyone that was on. Several people were on Turner by sub, so they know who they are. Congrats. Yeah, no doubt. Career ROI for each. What do you mean? Oh, for like Turner? Yeah, round one sub, Riddell Panic Wrestling. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So, man, this next one hurt, dude. This next one fucking hurt. Bam Bam Barberina knocks out one of my all-time favorite fighters, Robbie Lawler. Lawler definitely looked good for a little bit, and I just should have known. The younger fighter, the one dude, he put a crazy fucking pace on Robbie Lawler. Now Lawler's known as a dude that will do a lot of defensive boxing, like slipping and rolling, and then staying in the pocket, slipping and rolling, and then answering with body shots and like hooks and overhands and stuff. So, and Lawler has good boxing. He has a good jab, good 1-2, good. I mean, he has good boxing. He has good hooks and uppercuts. He puts his combinations together well. He has good head movement and just good boxing fundamentals. But what he didn't have was he was at a youth disadvantage, he was at a mileage disadvantage, and he was at a durability disadvantage. This one was definitely like, I'm not even gonna say like it was a good pick. Lawler looked good. Like I just should have known. I picked with my heart on this one. Like that's what it was. I'm not gonna say, oh well, in hindsight, like Lawler looked good. He fight like I would never have bet on this, but even if I was, it wouldn't have been one of those like, oh well, he fought for my money kind of deal. Like, nah, I just should have known. I just should have known. Of course he's gonna look good. He's fucking Robbie Lawler, dude. Former champion, former welterweight champion. So yeah, I knew that he would look good. Some people thought he was just gonna get like crushed in 20 seconds. Like, nah, I figured it would be competitive, but it was, that was definitely emotion clouding my fucking judgment. So that's what I fucking get. But Lawler went out on a shield. I'm willing to go out of my shield to ride with one of my favorite fighters. So I don't regret it that much. Yeah, for sure. Hey man, and I'll tell you what, if Lawler was gonna lose like that, if he was gonna get knocked out again, I wanted it to be against someone like Barberina. They're like Barberina and Lawler are both kind of cut from the same cloth. Like they're just these like hardworking, humble Midwestern dudes that like to fucking whoop ass. They're family men. Like they're good dudes, and they don't talk a lot of shit, and they fight like fucking madmen. That was an awesome fight, and shout out to Brian Barberina. Like I said, if he's gonna lose like that, I want to be against somebody like him. So congrats to Barberina. Sucks to see Lawler get knocked out, but just is what it is, man. So now we get to what was probably the standout moment of the whole fucking card. Not probably, it fucking was. This was the jaw dropper, man. This was the one that had everybody like, holy shit, dude. I mean, this is the one I should have bet, but I even analyzed this as a 50-50. In fairness, though, if I still think that if Strickland had wrestled, he could have choked Pereira pretty easily. Like I think he would have looked like Pereira would have looked like a fish out of water on the ground against Strickland. But the reason I ended up picking Pereira is because it was really because of the way that Strickland was talking and the way that Strickland fights. And I don't know, man. Like people were like, "Oh no, Strickland's just saying that." Like, no, it's not that deep with Strickland. It ain't no fucking like multi-layered, nuanced psychological warfare. Like, he's kind of a what you see is what you get guy. Like, yeah, he might have been trying to make you think that he was going to wrestle, but I kind of had a feeling he was going to be a knucklehead and he was going to let his ego get the best of him. And boy, did it ever. And he talked about like, oh, he's just big fucking strong kickboxer, 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 kickboxer. That was not kickboxing. That was just straight up boxing. Alex Pereira was a boxer before he got into kickboxing. That was I won't say basic, but it is a boxing principle. You go to the body, go to the body, go to the body, go to the body. Get him thinking you're going to the body, and then you go up top. Alex Pereira set that up. I mean, I've seen some other channels break this down a lot more in depth than I will, but that's what it was, man. He kept jabbing to the body, and Strickland would parry it, which you're not really supposed to do. That's a fucking no-no. I do know that you're not supposed to reach down for punches. That is some fucking kickboxing. That's some Muay Thai shit. You don't do that in boxing. Muay Thai is where they do the hand fighting, where they like they reach out and they fucking like they do a lot of playing with the lead hand. There's some of that in boxing, but you don't parry a jab to the body. You either eat that shit or you counter it. You don't drop your hands to like parry it. A jab to the body, no. Now you drop your elbow like from your guard to like, block one, like block a hook to the body, but like to drop your hand down to your hip to parry it like that, nah, it's a no-no. That's like a boxing coach will definitely fucking tell you that. And that's what it was, man. He just jabbed to the body, jabbed to the body, jabbed to the body, jabbed to the body. Strickland parry, 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 parry. And then he was literally just like walking forward. He faked the fucking jab to the body again. Strickland went to parry. Bah! Left hook. No look left hook. It's boxing, man. Boxing, not basic boxing, but fundamental boxing, good fundamental boxing combined with insane physicality and really fucking good technique. Dude, Alex Pereira's left hook is a thing of fucking beauty. Dude, few can throw a left hook like that, man. The accuracy with it, man. Dude, he connected. You look where he connected. It was the first two knuckles right on the fucking button, man. So accurate. So fucking destructive, man. Just destructive punching power, dude. Like, yeah, and I told y'all, man, I've been telling y'all this. What I was just saying about fucking so and so getting their clock clean. I can't remember who. Drekus, dude. I've been telling y'all this about Strickland. That fucking bullshit Philly shell. That walking down like you're fucking like walking people down like you're Floyd Mayweather, and you're doing it against like jobbers and grapplers. And I told y'all that was going to catch up to Strickland when he fought somebody like this. I should have fucking bet it. but this is why I picked Pereira. This actually gave me somewhat of a better score that I've been having. This got me 100 points. I had Pereira first round knockout. So this did help me, and I think it helped our team. Like I think Rush had Pereira. I think the general did. I can't remember if Ear did or not, but this one definitely helped our team. In fact, I think this was like a cool fucking 300 points. Honestly, this is pretty much why I told y'all. I fucking told y'all this was going to be the biggest mecha divider, and boy was it ever. And this is why we won. Y'all want to know why we won? How we won? This fight right here. Me and Alex and Rush. I think Ear might have too, but at least 3 out of 4 of us picked Pereira by knockout, and that was 300 points right there. So you want to know how it happened? That's how it happened. Shout out to Mr. Arkansas. Boom. Yep. Exactamundo. Yep. I'm telling you, dude, that's a fucking good shout. Hey, dude, when he went up there and he was like looking at Sean Shelby and trying to joke with Sean Shelby, that was a coping mechanism, man. That was a fucking defense mechanism where he didn't want to like he wanted to like make a joke out of it instead. Like Pereira's just stone cold, just staring him down, and he's like, "Look at this guy!" Look at and Shelby's like, "Yeah, yeah, look at him. Like he's gonna fuck you up." Like, yeah, Strickland, dude, yeah, he looks shook. He looks shook. I tell you what, though, Strickland won't the only one shook. Sean Strickland was not the only one shook by Alex Pereira. I'm gonna get to that, boys. Don't you worry. I'm going to get to that. There was someone else noticeably shook into their fucking core by Alex Pereira. We'll talk about it. Dude, Pereira's a scary looking motherfucker, dude. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Talking all crazy. Yeah. I'm going to talk about that, boys. I have just I've come to be aware of a certain psychological phenomenon that I'm going to talk about. So he's something, yeah, something like that exactly. Fucking Streets of Rage final boss. Man, this is another one that hurt, dude. I'm not gonna spend too much time on it. There you have it. He 50-45. I'm a huge Max Holloway stan. He clean swept him. He won every round. He's the GOAT. There you go, Volk. You want to crown him, then crown him. He let him off the hook. Nah, he didn't. Max didn't have shit on the hook this time. He let him off the hook in the second fight, but nah, dude. All credit to Volk. He's the GOAT, man. I don't want to hear nothing about Aldo. I know people I get sick of that too, man. Like I respect Jose Aldo. I know what a fucking beast of a champion he was and how long he was champion and blah 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 blah. Max Hall, and I know Max says Jose Aldo's the GOAT, Jose Aldo's the GOAT. He's saying that out of respect. Even if he really believes that. Like he's not. It's Alexander Volkanovski. I know that Aldo wasn't quote unquote in his prime when Volkanovski beat him. But dude, he has been looking pretty good against pretty good competition. Not losing some of these fights, but being competitive against very good competition recently. So it's not like to say that, oh, well, just because Max and Vol beat me, like that's old Aldo. Like, nah, man, like Aldo's what, like maybe 35. So people try and do this thing with Aldo where they like People move the goalpost all over creation when they start talking about Jose Aldo. They will take the goalpost and not only move it out of the football stadium, they will take it to another city and put it in that fucking football stadium. Jose Aldo is not the GOAT. Kiss my fucking ass. This is coming from a true blue, massive Max Holloway stan. Jose Aldo is not the fucking GOAT. He got his fucking shit handed to him by Max Holloway twice. Max Holloway beat the fuck out of him twice and knocked him out. Conor McGregor chinned him in 13 seconds. Alexander Volkanovski beat the fucking shit out of him. He ain't the GOAT, dude. I'm not saying that to be disrespectful, but let it go with Aldo. Talking about me being a standboy. Jesus Christ, man. Let the Conor McGregor hate go. I get it. His fans are insufferable and obnoxious. I can't stand him. But let that shit go, man. Jose Aldo is no longer the GOAT. It's Alexander Volkanovski. He beat Max Holloway 3 times, 2 times in my book. But, dude, you go 2-1 with Max and you beat Aldo, you're the fucking GOAT, dude. I'm going to step aside with my stand-em on that one. Like, he's the GOAT, man. I'll argue that any fucking day with any fucking body. It ain't Aldo no more, dude. He got passed up. People with this nostalgia bullshit, man. Take off the fucking nostalgia color glasses. It's about to fucking get real for some of y'all. With some other fighters, too. No, I think I'm leaning more towards Volk getting better. Like, but that's another thing. Is like Max Holloway puts on like this all-time great performance against Cater, and it's like, oh, Max is back, and then it's like he has a tough fight with Yair, who's a really good fighter. And it's like, oh no, Max is washed. And it's like then he gets his ass beat by Volk. Oh, he's washed. And I know you're not saying that, but like I hear that a lot about Max. Again, this is not. I'm sorry if it sounds like I'm attacking you. I'm not. I just mean like, because I heard a lot of people say that like Max is washed, Max is washed, Max is washed. No, dude, Volk is that good. Volk is really that good. Look how he looked against Korean Zombie. Like holy shit, man. Like I've had to like, dude, just fucking recognize 2 cents. Just fucking recognize. I do. He's the GOAT. I recognize Alexander Volkanovski as the featherweight GOAT. Period, point blank. Just fucking build a bridge and get over it. Fucking deal with it any way you have to. Cope with it any way you have to. Volk is the GOAT. Period. Whether I fucking like it or not. He just is. And yes, I 1000% agree. Burn that ticket, Jam's mom. Thank you. Hey, Jam's mom, can you stick this ticket in there with those KISS tickets and just ignite that motherfucker too? Thank you. Appreciate it. All right. Yeah, dude. Yeah. Where should I start here? I'll tell you where to start. He ruined my betting night. My fault, but yeah, that was a hard lesson to learn, man. Done. Burned. Of course, I'm upset that my bet's lost. That's not why I'm mad, though. This is why I'm mad. I'm mad because Israel Adesanya has the skills and the youth advantage and the championship level experience to put Jared Cannonier away. That's one thing that makes me mad. The other thing that makes me mad is all that fucking shit that he talks, dude. For someone as cringy and corny and non-funny as him, dude, he's kind of like Strickland, where it's like, dude, nothing you're saying is funny. You're trying to crack all these jokes, and they are just corny as fuck, dude. Like he tries to come up with all these zingers, and it's like, dude, like stop it. You cannot talk trash to save your fight. You think you come out. He really thinks he drops these promos and the shit he did with the Undertaker. That's what really pissed me off, man. Dude, you do not come out as the Undertaker and have a fucking sparring session. That is so fucking gay, dude. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to like offend anybody, but like, dude, that was so fucking whack. That was so fucking feminine. Like, that's more feminine than his fucking French tips. How you gonna come out as the Undertaker in your French tips and have a little pity pat heavy sparring match? I don't want to hear none of that fucking bullshit about Jared. Oh, Jared Cannonier's the one who has to get Jared. You can't march Jared Cannonier down and walk him out. Get the fuck out of here, dude. No, he did what he did with Romero. And who else did he do that with? Whitaker, where he just in the second fight where he just played it safe. How you gonna knock out Paulo Costa, knock out Brunson in a round? Like he's a fucking diva, man. Adesanya's a diva. He didn't want to fucking break a nail. He didn't want to fucking go for it. He didn't want to entertain the crowd. And that's another thing that pisses me off. I think that's the heart of the matter right there. He does all this shit. He talks all this shit about I'm gonna do this, that, and third, right? He comes out, he does all this big fucking production, all this attention-seeking bullshit. The Undertaker, the chilling Undertaker who will give everyone chills. Ooh, someone's going in the ground. Not the only people that got put to sleep were the fucking crowd. And this is what really makes me. So there's that, right? You do all this shit. Then you have a little sparring match, and then you blame the fans for being upset about it. That I don't like that. That's talking out of both sides of your mouth. That is you not wanting to take responsibility for your lackluster performance. And dude, there was more to it than that. I'm about to talk about it, but that's what I don't like. I don't like him saying he's going to do all this shit, come out like the fucking Undertaker, have a little fucking sparring match, an off night, and then blame the fans for it, for being upset about it. And then and then trying to like the revisionist history, like, oh, well, GSP was like this, and GSP. People gave GSP shit, dude. I just did. Like, don't nobody want to see that shit. You can't have it both ways, dude. If you want to be born like that and win and stay the champion, fine. More power to you. But you cannot make the fans like that shit. And you cannot pretend to be the most like dominant, you didn't look like you were dominating shit. You look like you were kind of struggling at times with a dude that got knocked out by fucking Sean Jordan. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit is so fucking cheesy and whack as fuck. And yeah, I'm pissed that my fucking bets lost. But if he hadn't talked that shit and he had done that and then be like, yo, it wasn't my best performance. I did what I had to do to win. Whatever. but it's the fucking his indignation with the fans after like setting these expectations and the bar so high for himself, and then you come out there and do that. It's like, whoa, my team and my family and all them, they know I had a bad night, but yeah, fuck the fans. You want to leave? You're casual. Just like, shut the fuck up, dude. You fucking cheese dick. You non-promo cutting, French tip wearing, non-living up to your fucking walkout ass motherfucker. God, he gets on my nerves, man. I just remembered in one moment why I can't stand Israel Adesanya. It is like, oh, this is why I've been talking shit about this dude. This is why I don't really care for him. Because you make yourself out to be a showman, but you're gonna be a showman, you gotta put on a goddamn show. Or it's a fugazi, dude. It's a fucking like what are we talking about here? Water, weed, dune here, bappa. Coming out like a showman, but you don't put on no goddamn show. Yeah, it's like, yeah. Floyd is actually literally one of the best, though. Like, Floyd is one of the best to ever do it. I don't look at Izzy and Floyd on the same level. It's like Gon versus Ngannou. We know who's the better striker, and the casuals don't. Let's see if Izzy gets D1 wrestling. I leave you frozen like Elsa. God, he's so corny, dude. He's so fucking corny and feminine and whack. Can't stand him. So yeah, busted, 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 busted. But you know what? You know what I attribute that to more than anything? I'm gonna make a banner right now. This is what happened to Israel Adesanya. Adesanya was suffering on Saturday from a certain condition. You want to call it a condition? Want to call it an occurrence? I am calling it a psychological phenomenon. Psychological phenomenon that I have psychological phenomenon called the Poeton effect. And what the Poeton effect does is that when certain people are in close proximity to Alex Pereira, they become terrified and it causes them to say things maybe out of character, to do things out of, well, sort of out of character, and to just, it affects people psychologically, it affects them mentally, physically. They can't perform at their best. They're basically scared shitless. And that's what Israel Adesanya was suffering from. His greatest rival was basically breathing down his fucking neck all week. Alex Pereira, the dude that knocked him out cold, that I know fucking bothers him, because Strickland was needling him about it and he got upset. He definitely got butthurt about that. Like, Strickland definitely won the war words, because when he started talking that shit about Adesanya getting knocked out, like he definitely was like, "Oh, did you watch the fights?" Yeah, I did. Watch you get knocked out. Yeah, I watched the fight. Yeah, you were doing good. You're about to knock him out, and then he knocked you out. And I know that bothers him. Being an arrogant diva like that, oh my God, it gets to him. And that's why he was overcompensating. He was peacocking. He was puffing his chest out, saying he was going to do this, that, and the third to Cannonier, coming out like the Undertaker, just making all the fucking production, right? And then you just freeze up. People say Cannonier froze up. No, he froze up. Adesanya froze up, man. He would not let his hands go, because what happened was Alex Pereira went out there and slumped Sean Strickland in like 3 fucking minutes. And then he went and sat his happy ass down right behind Adesanya's corner. Alex Pereira was sitting there, literally breathing down Adesanya's neck, but in between rounds. And dude was fucking scared. He was scared of risking it for the biscuit in front of his rival and getting clipped and looking stupid. It's a Poeton effect, boys. It's powerful. Had that boy shook in his fucking boots. Dude. No, that's physical. Now that's another condition. But yes, very funny. Very, yes. You fucking funny guy. But yeah, man. Indeed, though. Yeah. I mean, it is what it is, dude. Because Adesanya was like, yeah, I just had an off night. I don't know what it was. Like, people don't know me. They know I had an off night. Like, okay. Everyone can see you had an off night. We don't have to know you, motherfucker. It's because the dude that knocked your fucking ass out was sitting right behind you and you got all scared. You got all scared about it. Yep. Indeed. Indeed. So this is what happened. To wrap everything up, I didn't do too bad, man. I made a decent, even I was the lowest score on my team, but I was able to still make a somewhat decent contribution. I'll put it like that. Went 7-4 in my picks, nailed the Pereira pick, nailed Turner in the first round. That helped. So 440 on Tapology, I'll take it. It's not great, but it's like, compared to what I have been doing, like I'll take the fucking small victories here. 369, 213 all time. That percentage, let me see what that's sitting at now. It might have gone up or down slightly from that. Tapology. Have a little update. Gonna do a little check-in on 2 Cents' Tapology standings, because I don't want to be a goddamn fibber. I want to accurately reflect and take account for my good and bad picks. All righty. Yeah, so stayed the same. Stayed the same. Still 63.4. And those have been updated. I'm not even talking about the Sean O'Malley Pedro Munoz fight. That fucking fight pissed me off. I'm just skipping right over it. I know I skipped over it. It was on purpose. No, I don't want to talk about it. I'm not going to talk about it. Yeah, maybe so. But yeah, that's where I'm sitting at. And yeah, I shit the bed with bets. Lost $30. I'm still sitting at plus 40 units all time. So the experiment continues. It's going to continue. But once that right there, that 40 is gone, your boy's gone from the betting scene. If that evaporates, I'm done. That's where the bar is set. And I'm going to stick to the same fucking principle. Like, if I lose money, I'm not chasing trying to get it back next week. I'm only going to play with what I make back, which was like $11 fucking dollars. That's all I'm going to play with this week. And just try and make a smart bet or two. I'm not overcorrecting. I'm not fucking, if I'm going to be losing, the one thing that I'm going to stick to is my fucking bankroll management. And if I'm going to be losing, it's just going to be little here, little there, little here, little, that's fine. That's fine. But yeah, I'm just going to be smart if I do decide to bet this week and not go crazy. Try and learn my lessons. But yeah, a little rough weekend for the betting. Okay weekend for predictions. Our team won. Shout out to Rush and the General and irregardless. My teammates, we got it done. So yeah, it's whatever. And boys, that's really all I got for today. It did. Yeah, the heat is on, man. Let me I got to use the bathroom again, so let me do that, and then we'll wrap things up. Chat for another minute or two, and then I'll get the fuck up out of here. Been a pretty good stream so far. Not crazy. It's a Tuesday, not normally when I stream. But we had 8 people in here at one point, so that's decent. So I'll be back. Give me 1 second. Alrighty. Well, that pretty much does it as far as what I wanted to talk about. What I set out to talk about. Accomplish that goal. See if there's any of these. Yeah, let me delete some of these. Delete. 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 Delete it. Well, one person left. Anything on your mind? Any questions you have? Anything you want to talk about? Just sitting here, clearing off some of these banners. So, dude, there's 10 people left. 10 people left in Mega Man, final 10. Shout out to Mr. Arkansas. Congrats to 5 years. Here's to another 5. Final. Oh my God. All right. Mecha 7. Oh. Have. Put regular names up so everyone. Brush. UFC Bro Picks. Touch. I need to unblock Touch as well. I forgot. I forgot to unblock Touch. I meant to do that. Sorry, Touch. I didn't miss. Whoops. Whoops, daisies. I guess I can do that now. I'm not even like saying that to like be like, haha, I did. No, I did not do that on purpose. I really did mean to unblock Touch. Yeah, I meant to do that after. I meant to announce that and to do that after the Charles Smith announcement, but that's my B. But that does jog my memory, and I will do that before this stream is over. Or maybe I might have to do it on my computer, so I'll do it after when it ends. Sorry, Touch. I will unblock you. I will unblock you. Especially so, I mean, so you can come in here and talk shit on Friday. But yeah, that was not on purpose. I forgot to do it. Forgot to unblock you. I'm sure you'll forgive me. We're best friends. Sorry I have to kill you, but it is what it is. Yeah. So Tigger. 7-4-7-4-7-4-7-4-7. There's not many seven. There's not that many 7-4s, but there's a few. Johnny Cardone, Alex Ramirez, Labyrinth, UFC breakdowns. Cage, my jabroni IQ. No, I'm just kidding. Zach Johnson, Nick Alexander, last but certainly not least, Bo Jackson. I was just doing them in order of the matchups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So yeah, final 12, excuse me, final 12. Two, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Final 12. Excuse me. Yeah, just you and Lobby. Or reviews lie. Touch made bail. What's up, dude? THC, nice. I like it. I like it, dude. I like that. Good at business. Yeah, touch. Fuck, I need to do that. Whoops. Yeah, I meant to do that. I said I was gonna unblock him at the end of the last stream. I'm in it. I'll fucking do it right now if I can. I don't know if it fucking lets you because that's what I was having trouble with before, because I would try and do it on my phone and my tablet, and then it wouldn't actually be blocked on my Google settings. Privacy and security. No. Is it? God damn it. No, I think I'm gonna have to do it. I think I'm gonna have to do it on the computer. Yeah, so Touch, if you're listening, you're probably not, but I'm gonna unblock you. I just forgot to do it earlier. Oops. 2.5 cents. I like it. All right, boys. Well, that's your final 12 right there. I'll put the matchups up. I will put up the matchups as I play us out here. But I really don't have anything else, man. I'm gonna be doing tape study when I get off of this stream here. I'll be doing tape study today, tomorrow, and the day after that. And I'll make my picks Thursday night. And then I will see you boys on Friday morning. I'm going to try and go live again at 11:30 on Friday. So be on the lookout for that. I will be live again on Friday for the weigh-ins of UFC. I'm assuming it's Vegas 58. Is that what we're at now? UFC Vegas 58. I will be back on Friday for that. Hope to see y'all there. It wasn't a bad stream today. Yeah, not crazy. Like I think we had 8 people in here at one point. And it's just kind of I don't know, man, kind of a dreary day. Good day to do tape study. Definitely a good day to do hunker down, do some tape study, which I have already started. So Touch, I hate to have to fucking decapitate you, but it has to be done. Best of luck in avoiding that, which I don't think you will. But good luck to you. And I will unblock you. Everyone else that has a matchup this week, everyone that is come and gone in the Mecca, like I said, shout out to Beefly, shout out to my dude Chris, and yeah, salute to everyone that has come and gone in the Mecca, and shout out to everyone that's still left, man. Best of luck. We go into week 5, boys. Excuse me. Week 5. That's what's coming up. Week 5 in the Mecca, UFC Vegas 58, I believe. USA, USA. Yeah, man. Hope everybody had a happy 4th of July. I know I didn't talk about that a whole lot, but I mean, happy birthday, Marka. Happy birthday, man. Definitely happy to be free of British rule, to be a free and independent country. I do think that despite its many flaws, it's still the best country in the fucking world. Proud to be an American. So yeah, happy 4th of July out there to everyone. Shit, man. That's all I got, boys. Good luck to everyone. Hope everyone had a good weekend. Hope everyone's having a good week. Shout out to the Rabbit Dog, Mr. Arkansas. Let's get the fuck up out of here. Oh, I know, right? Man, I really didn't I didn't shoot off any fireworks yesterday, dude. I really did, man. We just fucking kicked it. Like, Sunday was just like recovery. Yesterday, like, I did tape study. I fucking did a bunch of shit around the house. Like, we didn't really go out or anything. Like, we looked at, we went like out on our deck and we could see some fireworks from our back deck, or from our like balcony, but that was about it. Yeah. Yeah, I almost have when I was younger. Definitely. Fucking M80. Dude, I barely got that motherfucker out of my hand, boy. Boom, dude. It definitely left some black marks on my fucking hand, and it hurt, but it didn't blow anything off. But yeah, I did that. I tried to do the dumb shit where you see how long you can hold it, dude. Who can hold it the longest? And I held it fucking like a half a second too long. Like if I hadn't, I might have got a finger blown off. But yeah, I'll never forget that, dude. And I tried to laugh it off, like ha 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 ha. Like, dude, your hand's kind of fucked up. Like, oh yeah. I was like 10 or 11 or something. Dumbass. But yeah. Yeah, I feel like I'm just talking in circles now, and just need to get to tape study. So I will play us out. I appreciate everyone that came through, man. I hope y'all have a good week, and I'll be back on Friday. It was another good stream. Lost my ass with bets. Did okay with picks. I'm going to be very much looking to improve on that. About to dive into some tape study as soon as this ends here. But I want to shout out and thank everyone that came through today. I appreciate the constant support, man. And I will be back Friday, like I said. Shout out to the Rabbit Dog, Mr. Arkansas. Shout out to the motherfucking Mecca, dude. Shout out to the Mecca and everyone that's still in the Mecca. And yeah, good luck to everyone this week, man. It's week 5. Getting down to it, dude. Really fucking getting down to it. Good luck, Touch. You gonna fucking need it, Bo. But yeah, man, I will be back on Friday. This has been just my 2 cents. And I'll catch you boys on the next one. Peace!